Welcome to Spotlight on Salem. I'm your host, Mike Kemper. If you wish to contact us, please send us an email to spotlightonsalem@yahoo.com, and be sure to follow our Facebook page, Spotlight on Salem. Well, it is the end of the year. We're coming to the close of this year, and I want to take this moment to personally thank everyone who's been on the show up to this point, starting with acting captain, and Josh Schroeder and Jared Venti from Sleep Millennium, Erin Westfall and her band Hot Sheets, David Ballantyne and cast members of Dracula and the production at Pinnacle Theater, the Ferengis and Cool Sheets, the podcast, and the Radio Exotica podcast. And also I want to take the time to thank everyone here at CCTV. I joke around a lot, but actually this is a really great place to produce a show. Everyone here has been really wonderful. The studios, the facilities, and the equipment is really, it's top notch. And I want to personally thank Lance Graber, my longtime friend and director of the show, and Philip De Robertis, DJ42, for all the awesome work he does on the audio that really makes the show go. Good job, Phil. And also Luis Mendoza and Charles Lewis. Well, we've featured a wide array of music so far on the show, and tonight we're going to go in another direction. We're going to have the hip-hop duo Barely Conscious with us here tonight. So we have Darby Stenerson and Jeff Dankenbring. Gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight on Salem.
Hey, thanks for having us on, man.
That's great. As a personal aside, I have been friends with Jeff for about 4 years now. I met him through my daughter, Haley.
Oh, yeah.
And we bonded over a mutual love of Otis Redding. And we've been friends ever since then, and I've kind of been following what you've been doing over the years, and I really like your vocal stylings.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
So glad to hear what you're doing now with Darby here. But going back a little bit further, the first time I saw you perform publicly was Dangerous Chutney at PGN Lodge.
that show was a doozy. It was fun. It's like a really cool venue to do. It's definitely 420 friendly and stuff. So it gives it kind of like that different environment. The owner is there for every show, and you're dealing with her directly, and she can be very specific, which is great. Right. She knows how to run it. But that was a very interesting combination. It was Scott Stolberg from Sleight of Hand and William Hardwick on guitar from Mandark, and we just kind of decided to put some songs together because I had some hip hop songs. And before I really got things like really rolling with Darby, before we started doing a whole bunch of shows, I wanted to do a show with a band, so we started just wanting to bust out a project like that. We did 3 shows and it was over, but it was great that you were there. And
you guys were good though. I mean, you guys definitely had a sound, and I really liked what you were doing, and definitely an interesting crowd.
Oh,
compared to going to most of your bars and everything. And I know they're really down if you want to drink. They're like, if you have to, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone was kind of like spacing out too. They're like, oh man, this is pretty cool over here. And then you had
chill.
they had candy lined up on the tables too, which was like the funniest part because they're like, these guys are gonna be stoned. So
we gotta keep the munchies flowing.
Yeah. Well, they know how to cater to their audience. That's for sure.
Dude, exactly. And it's funny because they have a bar where they literally just sell munchies. They don't like sell beers or anything. They're just like, hey, do you want like a bag of chips or something, man? Like a bottle of water?
That's how they make their money. It's not the entrance. It's
That's what I'm saying, man. But yeah, it was great. I'm glad that you got to witness that because that was like a very rare show. Because we might do like a welcome back tour when we're like all 50 or something like that. But, but until then,
Walk in with the walkers.
Yeah.
You ready, guys? Let's do it.
I would love that, man. That'd be amazing.
So you guys met at Venti's. You guys both work at Venti's Tap House. I like origin stories. How did bands form? How did they come together? So why don't you tell us how this all came about between you two guys?
Well, the story was one day I was working just a serving shift, and Jeff was in the back of the house. So we were on like 2 different sides of the playing field in the restaurant. But I was just dropping off some plates, and Jeff came through with a little tune, and it was singing. And I was like, All right, dude. Nice. I like what you're doing there. We should throw some stuff together sometime. And at first it was just like, it was all talk, and we never really got around to doing it. And I ended up moving up to Portland, and so there was some distance in there. And then one day Jeff was like, let's try it. Let's play some music. And so he came up to my apartment up in Portland, and it was just he was actually did a little piece on the piano, and I was playing on a cajon, so I was doing more percussion. But he's like, oh, I've been messing around with this song, and then I just played percussion to it, and I was like, we should play. Like, it was pretty easy. It wasn't like, I've played with a lot of musicians, and sometimes it just doesn't mix. You
either have a chemistry or
you don't.
something's happening. Yeah, you can kind of tell.
And so,
but this is a new foray for you because you've never really done this.
Yeah. From my point of view, I've always been a percussionist. I'm a drummer, and in any group that I've played in, I've always been the drummer. So,
but I can see how Jeff's vocals, blend with your percussion background in doing that, because there's a very flow and rhythm to that. So I can see how that works.
There's a lot of rhythm to what Barely Conscious is. So that's how it works, I feel, because of his background and the style in which he sings, and his hip hop lyric, his rapping and stuff that we integrate within our music. I feel like my heavier side of the percussion really fills in, and you can hear it even in my riffs. Like,
right,
it's there's percussion that's they're all it's
beats.
It's all rhythm
Right.
there. So it works, and we played around with that, and then we just one day I was like, well, I play guitar. I mean, I haven't been on a drum set in a while for a group, that is. I was in like heavier metal bands. My background is like heavier rock bands and stuff like that. So it's definitely been.
Yeah, your style is definitely not metal with what you're doing.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah, we can get a little bit like hard, but it never gets to that point.
Yeah,
but,
and you see that heavierness coming from my style, but at the same time we do really well. We integrate it. We put it together.
No, you guys do a good blend together. So the name Barely Conscious, where did that come from?
So,
coincidentally, that was my nickname in my 20s. But
yeah, I mean, trust me, I can relate. One or two times I can think of, maybe.
I'm barely there.
This dude can make a crazy margarita. Anyway, so Barely Conscious basically is like, what I was always the most inspired from, like within the hip hop realm, is like a pocket of rap called conscious rap, and that's basically lyricism that, instead of just talking about like bottles and everything like that and partying and stuff, it's talking about the real issues and just being conscious of the world around you, and basically sort of being woke. So like like Common, Most Def, artists like that, where Nas, like where it's they have a certain message that they're trying to get across, and they're trying to bring light to the culture in a way that is going to be helping instead of like hindering. So it was having the mixture of that idea, but to mix it with this alternative, like rock style, like acoustic kind of singer-songwriter sort of style, and to mash those things together. So it's kind of like conscious rap, but like barely. So it's Barely Conscious. So that's
cool.
So that's kind of where that whole idea sprung from. And then I ran it by Darby, and he was like, sounds sick.
Sounds
he
sick.
gave it the cosign. He gave it that Darby cosign.
Signed off.
We good. We'll roll with that. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have been on CCTV before. This is your first interview segment, but you've done
Yeah.
a number of things at CCTV. You did some patio sessions at the
that was
Space.
a lot of fun.
Oh, dude, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite thing that we've done with you guys is when we did Make Music Day. That meant like so much, like I know to me personally, because
definitely.
it's something that I've always wanted to do, just going around and seeing all the other bands, just being like, I want to be up on there, and then we get to be on like the coolest stage.
Yeah, the main stage.
Yeah.
That was sick.
And like Sleep Millennium played on later that
Acting
day, and we're
Captain,
yeah, and so we're just like,
Lords
dude,
of Blackpool were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was.
It's a good feeling, like putting all this work into something, and then having it fruition come out and being recognized, as a group.
Right.
in Salem, which
And
is
to be a part of Make Music.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's,
absolutely.
That's like my favorite holiday, non-holiday holiday of the year, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a great event.
I love it. I love it. I look forward to it every year. I take off work early just so
yeah.
I can be there and take in that.
Yeah.
So, and you have had some music featured at the Pinnacle Theater as well, too.
Yeah, definitely. That's coming up. It's Distracted. It's going to be coming out here in January. The tickets are already on sale online. So, you know, like, I just really encourage everyone to go and see it. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be there opening night. It's crazy. Luke just hit me up and was like, you know, do you want, well, my friend Matthew, actually, Voisine, who's in the play, referred me to him. I sent him some of my music. He was like, this sounds good. Can I put this in here? And Rich McLeod also has some music that's going to be in there. And we've done some shows with him. Actually, the first show that we did was like in this park with Rich McLeod. And
Which
he
park
actually,
was that? Here
it
in
was
Salem,
it
or-
was like, you know that park that's behind Walmart, like on Mission Street. Like I know it's in the back roads, man.
Cascade.
Yes,
Cascade,
Cascade
right,
Park, yeah. And it's funny because, you know, Rich goes up and he's like, man, I really need a speaker. And then Darby just has his little portable speaker that, you know, they'll see later on when we perform.
Because he's an acoustic artist, so he's like,
right.
dang.
Yeah.
They were having troubles with the system, and I was like, well, I got an acoustic amp, and he's like, awesome. And
Yeah.
I got a microphone, so I just like brought it up and set it up for him.
Perfect
and-
timing.
Perfect timing, yeah.
Excellent.
Exactly. So it's really cool to have him on there as well. So I really encourage people to go see it. It's
And
going to be going
Can you
through.
tell us a little bit what the play is about, or do you know?
So basically, the play is about I haven't like seen the play before,
Right.
but basically the description is that, you know, there's this kid who's basically on the spectrum, and it's like a modern look on, you know, the kind of like trials and tribulations that certain person would go through. And I think that it's just like a really good story to tell, because we're in a time where that has a lot more light on it, and people are sort of more understanding those sort of trials that those kinds of people would do. I mean, I don't even want to call it a disability, because when someone's on the spectrum, they can be so
they can be
great in
brilliant
certain
in certain-
fields.
yeah,
exactly.
correct.
Like, no, way more than I do. I don't know if you guys
Right.
have ever seen Atypical on Netflix, but I mean, it's an amazing show. And if anyone's ever seen that, you know, it's basically just about the same sort of thing. So it's great that in a time where that is getting so much light, this play is coming out and shedding a little bit more on it. So I think that it's going to be a really positive experience for the community and stuff, and like a pretty important play that's coming out. So not because my music's in it, but hey,
No,
catch
but-
my music
yeah.
up in there. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, matters.
No, but that's really cool that
Yeah.
you have music featured in that play, because it's just
Yeah.
going to open you up to that much more exposure, because it'll be in the program, and people are like, oh, that song, who's that by?
Yeah.
And they'll be able to look that up and see that. So that's very cool.
Yeah, exactly. And the whole hip hop background thing is kind of like what got us started with doing shows. Is we used to just have to play hip hop shows, and we would be the only like sort of band that was playing. So
Right.
sort of fish out of water scenario. So it was just all instrumentals in the background of us, and then we would go up, and we've sort of built ourselves up from that. So it's from those humble beginnings that this was able to start. So like, I'm really glad that I was able to do that, and that, you know, some music that I recorded in my past is going to be being recognized, you know, because, you know, when I first released it, it doesn't have that many views. So it's great to, you know,
Well, and
have it,
yeah,
you know,
might
being
stir
presented.
More views, bring more views your way after being featured in the in the play.
Yeah,
getting
definitely.
that
So
recognition.
it'd be cool, like, even if our projects, even in the future, you know, I would definitely be down to get them in some more theater, more plays and stuff, if that was more options. Like,
Well, you
once
never
we
know
get-
where it will lead to. You
Right,
know, once you
exactly.
start down that road, other people will go, hey, have you heard these guys yet? And maybe steer some work your way. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
So what do you
exactly.
guys have in the future? Do you got lined up as far as gigs coming up in the coming year?
Well, this year's been pretty crazy for us. We've at the same time been composing a lot of music, and just quickly too. Just been putting it together. You know, it's kind of like a stepping stone process. We're just learning as we're going, but we're at that point where we're just pushing music out. But it's been crazy. Lots of shows, just exposing ourselves, getting ourselves out. It's been really good though. For us, it's taught us a lot about how to work with each other when we're on stage, you know, and gives us a better vision of where we want to take
things,
where we want to take this project. Because I mean, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun, and I mean, at the end of the day, for us, I mean, at least for me, that's important that I'm having a lot of fun with this project, and you know, getting my music and our music out there is really important. So we've been busy with that, but me and him have definitely we're gonna take out some time, and we're gonna really put a new spin on things. We've been writing newer music, but it's a lot different from the approach that we took at the beginning when we were learning with each other.
So you're growing continuously.
Continuously,
changing,
yeah.
right?
We're changing. Our sound is changing. You can tell, but it's for the better, and then we're just getting better at what we're doing.
The more you use the looping system, the more you're able to come up with new.
Right,
Oh man,
yeah.
just worlds better than it was
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Was that your first time using a looping system? Was in this project?
Yeah,
really?
This project is my first time using a looping
Wow.
system, so I've taught myself everything, you know, just by repetition and hard work. But I mean, where we started, if we were gonna put everything out there, like you would notice that where we started, our music was just heavily acoustic, and there was always the vision of having the loop there because it's cool building. It's like I've heard from many gigs that we've played, like we're both like freestyle artists, you know, like
Yeah, that is a big thing.
He's dishing it out, and I'm dishing it out too. So it's, you know, it shows the talent that we both have in the chemistry that we both carry in our music. But yeah, it's been hard, and I mean, we were practicing when we first started using the loops. I would go over a loop 20 or 30 times before I would actually I'd have it dialed in, and
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's cool getting to where we're at now, where it's just like pretty much every time, it's just, you know.
So then, when you write, what comes first? The music, and then
It's-
you lay down the lyrics, or vice versa?
So yeah, it's mostly like now we've been wanting to kind of build the instrumental before I write the lyrics to it, just because it's like from my hip hop background, that's pretty much the way that I've always written music, you know, for the most part, is just listening to an instrumental, like really getting to the feel of it, being like, what does this make me feel like? Where does this take me? And then trying to like draw from a situation or an idea that I have, and then writing a song throughout that. So how we used to do it was he would, and since, you know, it was, you know, sort of a little bit more inconsistent, where it was like he builds something that's like, hey, we don't know if we're gonna be able to build this again. So we just jam on it, I would freestyle to it, and then I would like meticulously go over the recording and write real lyrics to like the flow that I did in the freestyle, change it up a little bit. But we've found that it's like it takes a little bit longer doing that. So we've just started to like build instrumentals. So I'm like kind of going back to square one, back to my roots, and being like, I'm just gonna write this to like a full instrumental, and we can figure that out. So it's been helping us out like a lot, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's one big thing that I have for anybody that might be watching this and like saying like, oh, I want to start a project like that. It's all about that patience at the beginning. You know, you can't, because it's gonna be, when you're learning something, you can't get frustrated if it's taken a long time. I mean, we've been playing together for like 2 years, and you know, we're still like trying to work out.
I mean, yeah, it's crazy but exciting to think about, because, you know, where we've started into where we're at now. But like, to me, I mull it over, and we've talked it over. There's going to be so much more progression to what we're doing. I mean, in the future, you know, music equipment is not cheap.
No, it's
so,
not.
you know, once we get a place where we have all our equipment in one room where we can rehearse, you know, where I can get my drum set in there and get it mic'd up, and, you know, start integrating like live acoustic drums with looping, you know, like that's something that I can do.
Which is an important side note. Don't
Yeah.
be a cheap bastard. When people play, pony up the dough, even if it's $5 in the donation can, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Music equipment is cheap. I mean, even the setup that I'm carrying now it's, you know, it's expensive.
Right.
You know, that's all quality stuff, and so we're you know, we're just growing at our pace, and as we keep going, but, you know, we definitely have visions of just so much more. I mean, it just doesn't stop, and every time we play, we kind of realize that it's just like, I just throw stuff at him. He's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's do something with that. Let's do something
Okay.
with that.
Well, you guys are going to play a couple of songs for us tonight. We talked
Oh, yeah.
earlier. Are you going to go with the same lineup of songs? King of the Hill,
Oh yeah.
Grave, and Bad Company?
Oh, yeah,
Do you
that's
want
what
to
he
talk
said.
about them a little bit before you go into them? Or you...
Oh yeah,
All right.
we actually did an NPR Tiny Desk contest recording here at CCTV.
Just last week.
Oh yeah, yep,
Yeah.
just last week, and so we're gonna be, watch out for that video. We don't know exactly when it's gonna be coming out, but they just sent us the look back at 2018. NPR showed that to us, and so it's kind of seeming like they're gonna be announcing the contest soon. So that video will be coming out soon. But so we premiered those songs on that one, so you'll be able to hear those too. But basically, these songs, we wanted to give them a little bit of a different feel than some of the stuff that we were writing before. We wanted to kind of have something that was really fun for us to play at a show and that the audience could have, a fun time with, jamming out, that gives out a whole bunch of energy. Just because at the end of the day, we are live performers. Building the loop is one of our things that gets people involved. So we wanted to really send an homage to that, to be like, all right, this one is for the live shows. Let's do this. And then Grave definitely is a little bit of a different story. That one's kind of like the angst and the anxiety of just everything that's been going on with this climate right now. I mean, especially with everything that's going on right now. I mean, I can't even get into that, but
Yeah.
it's yeah, exactly.
You're gonna take a stab at it.
Yeah, right. It's I don't know. It's every day you wake up and then you have these alerts on your phone that are coming in. That's the president said this. This group is mad about that. This group is mad about this.
Right.
The constant clashing. It seems as if everything's divided, and I
it's
know
very
that.
divided times
Yeah,
right now.
Yeah.
it's
Clearly.
crazy, and I know that it's not a new idea to be frustrated with that, but wanted to draw some light on just trying to avoid those situations where you have people that are trying to spit some untruths to you, you know what I mean? Just some lies, trying to be ignorant, whatever it is, and then just flipping that around and not giving that any energy.
Right.
So that's basically what it is. And in the song, it says, you better dig your own grave so you know it's safe. It's kind of has a double meaning. So it's like when you're talking and then and you're just digging yourself in a deeper hole.
Yeah.
These comments that you're making, everything today is recorded. So if
Yeah.
you say something ignorant 10 years ago, that's gonna come
it's-
back up now.
Yeah.
So you're just digging your own grave at that point. So you might as well be on the right side of history. But the second meaning of it is, the thing that personally is about Trump is that, his star has been getting destroyed just by everybody. They're putting up new stars on the Walk of Hollywood because they're getting destroyed. And it's basically if people know where his grave is, what are they going to do to his grave when he's gone?
yeah.
And that's kind of using that as a metaphor for anybody, that's going to be on the wrong side of history for this. So that's definitely what it's about, but it's also about not excluding people, because I don't want to be exclusive. It
Right.
says, whatever you believe is cool, but just don't try to
Check yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
You don't have to put it out there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's good to have your own opinion. You know, it's good to stay true to yourself, but that's something that we all have to learn as adults, that we're all different. But this is our way of just being blah. It's our
Yeah,
it's one
exactly.
of our more angrier songs. I mean, you'll
And it feels good.
Yeah, it feels
good to play
It going back, talking about my metal background, you'll notice that it's more, there's more
a little
heavier
more angst.
chords.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a little darker, and then you'll listen to some of this new stuff, and it's more poppy and more light.
Nice contrast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a nice contrast. It shows that we're not just pushing out the same stuff. We're all over the place, and because we're just writing and just about how we feel, and it's an up and down thing. You'll never catch us playing the same tune. It's just all over the place, which is something that I love.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's hard to get bored of that. It's
right.
just we keep challenging ourselves, keeping an open mind to our music, but what's within our our register, what we can do. But I like the fact that we sometimes we have a blah, angry,
Yeah.
we're mad, and then sometimes
More of a message.
yeah,
to it.
more of a message, and sometimes we just We
Right on.
want to get people feeling the music, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
yeah, awesome.
Top of the morning to you, my friend, and me. Wake up, hit the water, washing out my curls. It means nada till we take our spot and top the world. Step out, bright day, yeah, you know the feel. That's the kind of sting from the king that's atop the hill. A quick meal, then blowing with the wind like a pinwheel. Never gave a shit still. I never let you go. Yeah, I seen the light, I'ma let you know that we seen battles, disasters that hit us when it mattered. Then some skedaddled and rattled them to the core. What happened? Without a captain, it's crazy how all these people acting. That's why you amazing, cause baby, you always been there clapping. And I swear I'll never drop you now. Hey, I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. And I don't care, ready or not, I got ya. Hey, I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. Eyes on the top of the hill. Gotta keep going if you ever want to kill. Got a little luck and some skill. Gotta get up in the kitchen if you want a hot meal. Cause with no more pain, no more hustle means no more gain. No more struggle means no more gain. See, you can't rule the jungle if you always play. And I swear I'll never drop you high. Hey, I'll never let you go. I swear I'll never let you go, you know. And I don't care, ready or not, I got ya. Hey, I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. Nah, 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 nah. I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. Nah, 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 nah. I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. Wake up, hit the water, washing out my curls. It means nada till we take our spot and top the world. Step out, bright day, yeah, you know the feel. That's the kind of sting from the king that's atop the hill. But with no more pain, no more hustle means no more gain. No more struggle means no more gain. So you can't rule the jungle if you always played. And I swear I'll never drop you, nah. Hey, I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. And I don't care, ready or not, I got ya. Hey, I'll never let you go. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. Swear I'll never let you go, you know. But with no more pain, no more hustle means no more gain. No more struggle means no more gain. So you can't rule the jungle if you always play. Yeah. Hold up, wait up just a second now. Said it loud, watch your deck go in across the crowd. Kind of time capsule talk is just not allowed. Now your grave's hollow, sorrow following your victims wow. And I'm just trying to find the middle ground. And I'm flying when they make that earthquake. Never feel it now. And I
combat that with my left hand. Hit him with that old check stand. But what is woke anyway? Is it holding your tongue or the freedom of any saying? Damn, this might be unpopular. Like a spray tan up in an office chair. So unwoke that you lucid, truly stupid, dummy doofus. Now I'm judging like who dis. I ain't shedding like one tear. They shedding their skin like reptilians. Didn't believe me, didn't you see them? They reaching the billions and billions and billions. But this ain't about politics. I ain't holding no pitchfork if you wasn't into Obama's ish. Cause we all in just pay our dues up in the same country as you. Bless your soul and know I choose. Still cover your mouth if you got to spew. Firm believer, let you do you. Wanna see you cool, we cool. But if you spittin' that ignorance, it's son of why. But I do like peace. And I don't play no more, no way. I pay no mind to ignorance, though blissful, just like pistols in my line. Go and take it, move right out the way. Good knowing you, but I'll be on my way, son. I can't trust them all any day. You better dig your own grave so you know it's safe. Dig your own grave to know that it's safe. Walking away from the progress you made. Hello for now to fit it with hate. Hello for now, goodbye. I'm wondering if it is fate. Turning and walking away from a simple mistake. When should I stay and have a decay? People be acting so crazy, doing that shit on the daily. People be acting so wild. Why you gonna act like a child? People be thoughtless, obnoxious, and toxic. Crossing rivers with foxes and chickens in the same boxes. It's a riddle, yeah, the men ostrich. Head in the clouds or underground. Like calm down to earth, bring down your word, bring clowns to work. Sing about the burst, hurt stirks like fireworks. Putting hurt, certain jerks lurk behind curtains. Uncertainty first when they see turbans. Demonized, that's why I'm hurting. And I don't play no more, no way. I pay no mind to ignorance. Go blissful, just like pistols in my line. Go and take it, move right out the way. Good knowing you, but I'll be on my way, son. I can't trust them all any day. You better dig your own grave so you know it's safe. And hold up just a second now. Said it loud. You're echoing across the crowd. Your time capsule talk, not allowed. Your grave's hollow for now. And I'm just trying to find the middle ground. And I'm flying when they make that earthquake. Never feel it now. And I'm dying. I'm done with this shit. Hey, I'm down. Wait. Good knowing you, but I'll be on my way, son. I can't trust them all any day. You better dig your own grave so you know it's safe. There we go. In the room, got them feeling excited. They clapping hands and they're stomping their feet. They saying that you're wrong and you're sure to be right if you take a chance and get out on the street. 2, 3. Seems like we'd be better off these days without constant calls to change our ways, but you don't need someone else to say how your day is going. I know that it's cold, thinking what you want from me. Yeah, I know, no. Showing out for the late night show, feeling like no. Man, I don't really mess with your mans like that. Feeling like no. Do it for a click on a post. Feeling like no. Man, I love you, but I ain't really trying to do that. Feeling like no. Showing out for the late night show. Feeling like no, but I'm about to say yes. Text on the phone saying where we gon' next. Cause the stress on the dorm really need to compress. Where the crow's nest, cause the feet on the eyelids. Cold street needs some heat, can't deny kid. Silk sheets in the cave that I hide in. Only for the night, then I'm looking in your iris. Like what do you want from me? So suddenly they're saying it's solemnly sad when it ain't bad company. Woo! I'm saying what you want from me. You're trying to be the spark that could get me ignited. You looking at a log that was covered in sleep. Seems like we'd be better off these days without constant calls to change our ways. But y'all need someone else to see how your day is going. I know that it's cold, thinking what you want from me. Yeah, I know, no. Showing out for the late night show, feeling like no. I don't even really mess with your mans like that. Feeling like no. Do it for a click on a post. Feeling like no. Man, I love you, but I ain't really trying to do that. Feeling like no. So what do you want from me? So suddenly saying that Salem is sad when it ain't bad company. Woo! I'm saying what you want from me. Thank you.
Barely Conscious, thank you so much for being on Spotlight on Salem.
Hey, thank you, Mike, for real. I mean, it's a real honor being a TV star now. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you.
All right, that's it for this episode of Spotlight on Salem.